Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the modern video gamer. Now, grew up in a time when we didn't have these consoles, these fancy graphics and all this new technology that you could also go online and play with your friends. I remember a time where things were much simpler. A time, well, take a trip with me and we'll see. The old DeLorean. I think some people remember this movie. Well, let's take a trip back to, let's say, the 1970s. Yeah, that was a good year. That was a good year. I remember that very well. That was a time when video games started. Games like Pong. Yeah, these graphics were amazing. This was it, guys. Two paddles and a dot. But people enjoyed them because you could actually move something on a TV screen. It was amazing. And this, wow, two colors. Space Invaders. You could actually move that little guy back and forth and shoot. 2D, but it was a lot of fun. You know why? Because you could actually control that little guy and press a button. And then came Asteroids, also monochrome, but it was a lot of fun. This thing took so many quarters. Amazing. Amazing graphics for the time. Now let's go ahead. Let's go ahead a little bit to the 1980s. Yeah, Rubik's Cube, Gremlins, all that good stuff. But more important stuff happened in the 80s, guys. 1980s came out with video games that now have color, an unheard of thing, color. And in the 1980s, we also had a thing called the arcade, the video arcades, where people actually got together, went outside, and got together and played these machines. It only cost a quarter, by the way, to play games like Donkey Kong. This was like one of the bigger hits in the 1980s. In color, amazing. You could actually move your character up and down and across and do a whole bunch of things like jump. But nothing beats Pac-Man. Pac-Man was amazing. Not only was it color, but it was so simple to use and play that this was probably the most revolutionary and memorable game back in the 1980s that anyone could play. This took so many quarters that people were actually spending their lunch money up just to play this and lining up to play it. Now let's go back into our time machine. Okay, so now we're back in 2011, and we have the Xbox 360, we got the PlayStation 3, and we got the Nintendo Wii. I'm sure a whole bunch of people are already looking forward to the Xbox 720, the PlayStation 4, and the Wii U. Who knows what's going to be with those, but I'm sure it's going to be much more capable than these three systems. So, for those of you who are in your teen years and you really don't remember the 1970s or when video games began, I say when you play games like Skyrim, before you rank on a game and say it sucks, just remember when video games came around, they didn't look anything like this. And they weren't as realistic as this, and you couldn't walk around in virtual worlds or see photorealism such as in Gears of War or Skyrim or Halo or any of these modern video games we have today. I guess people that are my age appreciate them more, and that's just my take on it. Hope you enjoy the video, guys. Take it easy.